Hi, Jason Woodward, Christmas Designers. We spend a lot of time talking about Christmas lights and decorations. After all, that is the cornerstone of our business. But those same lights work fantastic during the summer months when everybody starts venturing outside around the patio, outdoor seating areas, dining areas, and especially around the swimming pool, which is what we're going to be going over today. We've got some small trees we'll be using G50 bulbs in, and then we've got an evergreen hedge. We're going to be using a 5mm wide angle conical mini light set. So let's get started and take a look at what materials we'll be using today. Today we're going to be using G50 bulbs in the small trees. We're going to be using a 5mm wide angle conical LED pro grade light set. We're using empty socket light line, 18 gauge, spaced out 24 inches, gives us a little bit of room between sockets. We've got our males, our females. We're using some socket cap covers in order to cover sockets we might not be using, extension cord, and 18-2 zip cord. When it comes to buying quality products, make sure for Christmas lights and non-Christmas lights, you're buying truly professional grade products. Buy from the same places that pro Christmas installers buy from, such as us at Christmas Designers. Stay away from the big box retail stores. They may call it professional, they may call it commercial, but it's not truly professional grade. Okay, we're ready to get started. We're only gonna be lighting the sides facing the house and the pool. We're not gonna do the back side. For one, it does save money on the budget as far as materials go, and it's really just kind of a waste on the areas that people are not gonna see. So we're gonna focus on those visible areas. We start with our light line. The female end, we're gonna go ahead and put a female. Some people do not terminate it with anything, just leave it open. We don't recommend that. Put a female even if you're not gonna use the female on the end. And we're gonna get started stringing this through the tree. All right, we're gonna attach the line to the tree with a zip tie. Since this is a longer term installation during the summer and there's gonna be winds, there's gonna be those summer storms coming through, we wanna make sure we're using a zip tie to keep it attached. All right, now that the line is attached, we're gonna work our way around the tree in U-shaped patterns. We're gonna go down towards the bottom, go back up, and we're gonna just keep going up and down in a U pattern around the front and side of the tree. All right, we've got the cord in place on the first tree. We're ready to go back and bulb up the sockets. Now, if there's some sockets that are just not in the right position, we can use a socket cap cover to snap onto that socket to cover it up and just leave the socket unused. As you're going through, you also want to add zip ties randomly just to make sure you are holding that line into the tree. All right, for unused sockets, we can either use a socket cap cover or we can tap them off with a hammer. You just put it on a solid surface, tap the socket, it'll pop off, and you can hide your sockets that way that you're not using. All right, we're at the end of the first tree. We got everything bulbed up. We're at the top of the tree where we had to terminate it, so we put a mel on that end. We have our zip cord gonna run to the ground, which is gonna run to the next tree. So we're gonna plug those in, and we're ready to continue on. Now, when you're dealing with 18 gauge, SPT1 or SPT2, it doesn't matter your insulation thickness. You want to make sure you don't go over 250 feet or 250 bulbs. That's the maximum you can go. We've got other videos that'll explain maximum amperage per line, but the longer you go, your maximum amperage does drop. So make sure you never go over 250 bulbs or 250 feet, whichever one comes first. All right, we're ready for the second tree. We ran our zip cord from the first tree to the second tree. We're basically daisy chaining them together. Again, being conscious of that 250-foot limit. So we're on the second tree. It's a little wispier, but it's still gonna be the same technique. We're gonna attach the light line to the branches with zip ties, run up and down in a U-shaped pattern, and then go back and put the bulbs in place. All right, we've got the larger trees knocked out. Those were a little more tedious. Now we're down to the smaller trees. These will go quickly, but it's the same technique. We're gonna attach our cord, go up and down in a U shape, kind of customizing the bulb placement as we go for the best look. So we're just about done.
Our plan was to light evergreen bushes with 5mm wide-angle conicals, but after we got to looking at it, we felt it was too wispy and would not support the weight of the lights. The lights would simply disappear into the foliage. It's important to stay flexible when installing and adapt your design to any unexpected situations.
All right, we're all done. Got our trees plugged in, have our cord ready to go with the timer. We're gonna flip it on and see if everything is working properly. All right, well, that's a wrap for today. Another easy installation. This same technique can be used for a variety of outdoor lighting applications during those hot summer nights when you want to add that ambience to those outdoor entertainment areas. If you haven't found us on the web, make sure you go to christmasdesigners.com, check us out on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest DIY videos, product reviews, and helpful tips and tricks. Until next time, keep on lighting.